Hello everyone, welcome back to a new Moonso video, and today we're playing Lego Fortnite. More specifically, this is going to be a Lego Fortnite tutorial. I was messing around the other day trying to figure out how to make a train. I know that's like a very difficult thing to do in this game. I've been messing around with it a lot, and so far this has been my favorite design. I'm not sure if somebody else has made a design like this because I haven't done that much research on how it's done. I've done a little bit. But I have ultimately ended on this because, in my opinion, it's the simplest to build, both in complexity of the actual like train car, and then the track is pretty easy to build too. So without further ado, let's get right into this tutorial. So I guess first I'll start with a short demo. This is how it runs. I build a track that like loops around. This thing turns as well. Here we go. This long straightaway really doesn't help my demo. But there we go. I mean, obviously I don't want to hit it too fast because I don't want it to break. It does take a little bit of skill to maneuver, but in hindsight it's pretty reliable. Anyway, moving on. Here we go. Everything going well so far. Besides, you know, the chicken just straight up sabotaging the whole project. I could put another thruster to make it go up faster, but I just don't feel like it. You're making me look bad. You went up just fine earlier. Okay. And we turn. There we go. It's going great. But like I said, I made these turns later, so they were done much more skillfully, so they don't get stuck at all. Okay, so that is how this train car runs. Now, how to make it. First things first, to make the track, it's actually fairly simple. This is where we're gonna make our track. So to start, we go into our foundations and we get the wooden foundation 4. Our track is going to consist of 2 of these. So 2 like this. And then it's going to extend outwards this way as far as you want. It doesn't have to be foundations, but you just need this amount of space. Then you're going to get wooden foundation 7, and you're just going to make walls for it. You do have the option not to build the base on the floor. You can easily just continue the track without the foundation. It works just the same. Just make sure there's like no major like cracks or bumps. But if there is, you can actually smooth them out pretty easily, in my opinion. For example, like here, get rid of this. But like, for example, something like this, it should be able to take it fine. But in the case it doesn't, you could actually get some wooden flooring and just layer it up a little bit like this, and this should solve any problems with it getting stuck or whatever. Something like this. It doesn't have to be completely even, just enough for it to like better clear the gap. Same here. You don't want to have rough transitions like this. It'll be much preferred for it to be a smoother transition just by putting some flooring like that. And that right there is perfect. That's how the other track is built. But yeah, this is the basic of the track. Now to actually build the car, you will need a dynamic foundation. You want to like center it in between the tracks. You can build it in the track with a major plus in my opinion. Now this is the trickiest part of the build. With the placement of these small tires. You're going to want to put them at the very edge where they kind of like float in front of the car like this. I shouldn't have pushed it. That makes it difficult. I'm gonna restart just because, but that's what you want. You want these small wheels to be hanging off the front. What that's gonna allow is gonna allow this car to actually be able to go over bumps without clipping in the front of the dynamic foundation, which is great. I was running into this problem so many times. I had tried so many different solutions to fix it, and maybe sometimes the simplest ones are the best. Make sure I got that. I did not. It might also help to build this on a structure like a pillar or something. That's what I did before. I don't know why I went ahead and did that now. But go ahead and put the small wheel. Same thing here. You want to put it at the very like edge of the thing, of the dynamic foundation. There we go. I use the nudge controls to move it like this. Get me to open that or that. Great. So this is like the basic of our car. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and actually put 2 more tires in the middle, because what will happen sometimes is that it'll want to get stuck right here because that part of the car rubs against the floor whenever you're going up or down something. And you can get stuck, which not great. Furthermore, what you want to do is you want to go and get some floors right here and here like so. Everything about this build is basically symmetrical. So what you do is you place 2 on top of each other, which then allows you to go ahead and build over the tires like this. Then you want to put 1 here and 1 here. You want to do the same thing again. So I only put 1 floor here. I stack a second one on top of it. Then I build 2 floors out, and then I attach to the ends like so. What I do next is I go ahead and put the small wheels again, just how we did on the edge. We want to put it at the end of this floor and then nudge it to the side a little bit. Same thing here. We want to put it at the edge and then nudge it to the side. Oh, that's not the edge. That's the edge. Like so. This is what's going to help us push our car to make our turns. Like this. And that is the basics of our car. Now you can design or do whatever you want with it. As you saw before, on the other one I had a bed and a chest on it, but you can put whatever you want on it. This is my first version. I do want to make more tutorials where I expand on this. I have an idea to make like a long one that turns. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I think with that method of turning, of using the pillars, it'll be great. More on that right now. But to make it move, I get my thrusters and I like to put them here, right here. I nudge them up a bit so they fit, but to make life a little easier, another thing you can do is just go ahead and put another floor on top of this so it like bulges out a little more, which makes it a little easier to place your thrusters like so. And then you can put your activation switch anywhere. Okay, that's the car done. Now, how to make it turn. What you got to do is, let me get a torch because it's dark. Here we go. Now we got a torch. So, like I said, how do we make it turn? What we do is this. We grab our building supplies. We get our wooden foundations. We are going to start building out, let's say 1, 2, 3 blocks out. 6 in total. And then now we're going to go, in this case, we're going to make our car turn right. So we're going to go ahead and build it this way. 1, 2. So what I like to do to measure, I actually get a wooden foundation. 1, 2. And from here actually is where I'm going to start building my turn. So what I like to, for the turn, I like to use these round log pillars. So I'll start from one corner, let's say here. And then I'll start putting them diagonally like this. And this is the main turn. Like so. As for the rest of the track, I like to build it up till there. And then continue it from here. Like that. Now, for the inside turn, what I like to do is I like to get one of these large foundations. No, not this ones. These foundations, not large. These medium-sized ones. Let me. What are they called? Wooden foundation 3. I get wooden foundation 3, and then I get one of these smaller block ones. These wooden foundation 1. I didn't mean to throw that. Let me just grab that real quick after I broke my knees. That's great. That's great. Just fly back up here. Get my torch back. Where was I? Foundations. Right. So I just put these like this to make this turn. And then I go back to get my wooden supports, my log pillar. And then I'll start from this corner and I just go all the way across like this. And then I go about 2 out on this side. So that basically has made our turn. To continue our track, what we do is we go back to our building parts, get back our wooden foundation, and we continue like before with 2 tracks coming outwards like this. And then this can go as far as you want or have materials for. And you can go ahead and get your wooden foundations and you continue to build the tracks just like before. There you go. So as an example, let me quickly just make something so, you know, we don't send our new car down into oblivion. So I can show you that this works. Crossing my fingers, this works. So we just make it go, it bounces off the sides, and it successfully turns. I'm just gonna push it back for reset it for now. As of right now, I don't have a way to make it go backwards, but it helps to make it loop so you don't have to make it go backwards. I guess you could build another one, but I haven't tested on how that works on the turns. I will do more testing and I'll try to figure out a better way to do that. But for now, it's one way and you can loop it. Next, what I am going to show you is how to make the car go up and down, like how to make ramps and descending ramps. A perk of this build is that the car doesn't actually need the ramp to go up and down. If you have a hill, that's fine. If it's uneven, it really doesn't matter. As long as you have the walls tall enough, the wheels will grab and you will be able to get it over. So to make a ramp to go up, which is, you know, you could reverse it to go down, is you want to get your wooden foundations. You're going to start going, and then what you're going to do is you're going to start stacking them like this. Go forward 1, stack them 1, forward 1, stack them 1. This is what I have for now. I'm not sure if it'll work if you make it steeper. You could try that on your own, but for now, this is the method that I have that works. So then I can go ahead and get my foundations, lay these out like this just to continue the track. And then just to make it easy for the car to go up and down, what we do is we put 1, 2, 3 in that staircase shape. And on the other side, I just put 1, 2. So it comes out also in that same staircase shape. I don't know if there's a way to make this more efficiently without wasting that extra piece of wood. But for now, this is just what I do. And then I put 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that is one successful ramp for our car to go up. I just put these to make sure it doesn't go off the edge. And just to demonstrate how it works, just go. And it climbs up, no problem. Like I said before, you can add furniture to your cart. So you can go ahead and put a bed to make this your spawn. And you can put a chest if you like. For example, you can put a chest here. And it doesn't really change the way it works. I'm gonna make that go that way just so I have enough time to build something here so it doesn't fall off the edge, because that would suck. Okay. Also, this is a good chance to show you how this works. Because I was able to smooth this out, it goes up and down it, no problem. All the steps, clears them, no problem. Even rolls down, no problem at all. So, I think that concludes everything for this tutorial on this train. And if you guys would like to see more, or if you want to see how I progress or evolution this build, make sure you subscribe, like, and I'll see you all in the next video. And just for fun's sake, just gonna destroy it. It didn't even break that much. That's crazy. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. If you like this build, or have any suggestions on how to improve it for the next video, let me know in the comment section. I will definitely be reading them and replying to all of them. Okay, for the final time. Until the next video, bye-bye.